Hi, I'm Meera Allen with your Manifesting Destiny Moon Update. So, happy new moon that's coming on the 28th of March if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, and the 27th of March if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, mainly in the US, and the early hours if you're in the UK. Now, Aries. It's a new moon in Aries, it's sun in Aries, it's a time of leadership. It's a time of asserting yourself. But before we get to this new moon, we have a couple of days of this waning moon left to go. So what's the date? Today is the 23rd of March here in the Southern Hemisphere. So it's the 23rd here. So we have 4 nights to go of cleansing, shedding, purging. Myself, I've been to Sydney and had to cleanse a lot of stuff and physical objects and, really be discerning, go, do I want this? I want to keep this? Do I need to pass this on to someone else? And, even do cuttings of my plants and bring them home. And, it was really consolidating and cleansing and having the wisdom to know what we want to cull and what we want to keep. And this is just not in physical objects as well. This is in the energy of the dynamic of relationships, the past. We've got Venus in retrograde currently as well. So it's a good time to revisit those past relationships and clear up what you need to clear up and get clarity and assert yourself in where you need to as well. And just be in your truth and presence right now. Very, very important. I mean, presence is always very important. That's all there ever is now. This exact moment, here and now. So with this presence, as we've cleansed, we've purged, we've shared, we've cleared away lots of things that we no longer need, it brings us to this moment of this new moon. And it's in Aries, the first sign of the zodiac. It's about your leadership. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to set your direction? And we are all given the same 24 hours in a day. What do you want to do with it? What are the distractions? Where is it self-sabotage? Or where do we spend too much time on the phone? Or where do we need to learn those healthy boundaries or spend less time on social media? Or all those things that detract away our energy and time. I myself have started to learn not to have to answer my phone and just really commit to what I'm presently doing. So even right now, to do this moon video, I had to put my phone into airplane mode or at least on silent or do not disturb. And even when I'm being drawn to do a lot of art lately, to keep that focus, can't keep being distracted all the time by other people's needs and energies or what they have to ask at that time. Things can wait. Not so long ago, just like 20 whatever years ago, mobile phones were really rare. So you think about Aries. These are all tools to put ourselves first and to really focus in on what we want to do, where we want to serve, and how we can serve humanity best. There is a lot of, also when you look at it on a psychic, intuitive level, there's a lot of downloading going on at the moment where people are opening up their center line, their center channels, and they're able to download information which is, it sounds esoteric, but it's not, because energy is moving within this universe, within the greater galaxy, within our solar system, and to our planet, and to your country, and to your city, and to your moment, and to your presence, very quickly. So when you look at that on a practical level, where can you channel that information in and assert it and live it in a very truthful, powerful way where you forge yourself forward? And this is very Aries. It's very fire. When you're that present, when you're that focused, and you know who the inside of you, who you are, what you're here to do, what you're here to serve. Now, if you don't know those things, I suggest get onto that first and foremost. Cleanse what you need to cleanse in this next couple of nights, 4 nights to go, and get clear on that. And then be very, very deep and personal with yourself and go, where do you want to go from here? I mean, I myself, it's definitely been art, music, meditation, and doing private clients. And these are the things that I'm being pulled toward, which I've genuinely gone toward. And now the fruits of all that labor is starting to reveal itself. So getting to sell a print of Orange Moon was wonderful, and take that down to Sydney to a client, and making the decision not to sell my originals, these sorts of things. These are very Aries decisions where you put yourself first. You really sit back and go, okay, what do I need? What do I want? It sounds selfish, but it's actually very powerful when we do it with that deep sense of presence, that deep sense of spirit that's supporting us. So really allow that to come through in everything that you do of service, whether it's your job, whether it's your role at home, whether it's through your colleagues, your friends, your family, your loved ones. Your 24 hours are yours. Oprah gets the same 24 hours as me. Choose how you want to use them. I choose to paint with a lot of them. So make your truth, make your fire, make your leadership, your assertion very powerful this 28th or the 27th if you're in the Northern Hemisphere of March. You've got 4 nights to go to cleanse, get clear, get things in order. I'm still doing my tax receipts that were piled around me on the floor at the moment in piles. And get those things in order. When you get all those things in order, by the time you hit this new moon, you'll be ready to launch. You'll be ready to really rocket forward to what you want. And it is a time of really, really being in your authentic, genuine truth. Now, if you feel you're not in that space, I suggest just get into that space as much as you can every day. Don't worry about any distractions or other people's or needs of others. Get into your clarity for yourself. And we've been working on this for months. This is not new. We've had so many supermoons polarizing all these things for so long. So many eclipses as well. It's been an eclipse season, you know. So we've had to do the work, clear the slate, start again. We've had to feel these uprooting, these tumultuous. We've had to look at these patterns of behavior, these cycles. And we've had to either break them or really lock them in because we like those beliefs and those values within us. And we deeply respect those foundations that we've built and where we've come from. And those foundations is what we build from and carry ourselves forward. So really, really enjoy the power for all of us. I mean, someone like me, I'm a Libran. I'm so easily kind of, swayed and social and chat to people. And I do all these things because I'm so Venusian, in my ways. But I've had to put in the work to be grounded, to be in my truth, to be authentic, to know what it is that I am serving, to understand the vibration of the energy as I pay my artworks and what's actually happening for the viewer and how they can create, heal, and manifest with my art. So it's taken me a lot of self-discovery and understanding deeply of who I am so that I can serve to the greater world in a better and more profound way. Now, this is what we're being called to do, especially those people that are considered light workers, energy healers, those people that are being that higher vibrational force, to counter all the heaviness, the greed, and the amount of power and all that kind of struggle that's going on in the planet right now. We get to be the ones that forge in the lightness ahead and bring the truth to others. So this is what this powerful Aries new moon is all about. It happens on the 28th of March, 27th if you are in the States, and you can really use this next couple of nights. So 4 nights to cleanse, to purge, delete emails, make some space, throw out clothes, sell things, clear off stuff, get organized in those things, and really truly focus in for the self, in your assertion, your ideas, your higher ideals, and fire forward with that powerful Aries new moon that happens on the 28th of March. My name is Meera Allen. If you're enjoying these moon updates, subscribe below. If you would like a private session with me via Skype, you can just send me an email to meera@manifestingdestiny.com.au. Thank you for the likes, thank you for any comments, and enjoy this new moon in Aries, that fiery time. Make some space, burn through what you need to burn through, and what will need to rejuvenate will.